Welcome back. In this video, we are going to talk about how you can install essential plugins that you need for a particular website that you are building. So remember, whether you are building a blog website, an e-commerce website, or a business website, there are different plugins that should support the type of project that you are working on. But let's begin with what a plugin actually is. We talked about the themes in the last video, and now let's talk about what plugins are. Without you having a plugin for your website, your themes will be looking like a normal website, right? But plugins help to increase the functionalities of your website. So they increase the functionalities of your theme. So in essence, plugins are simply add-ons, or we can call them applications or softwares that enhance the functionality of your themes or your website. And we have virtually different plugins that serve for different purposes, from SEO to lead generation, and also increasing the speed and performance of your website. In this video, we are going to install three major plugins. So the first plugin that we're going to install is the Yoast SEO plugin, which is used for search engine optimization. So that plugin is going to show us how we can enhance our content for search and also reach out to more audience to increase our sales or do anything with our content. The next plugin that we're going to install is the Contact Form 7 plugin. So Contact Form 7 plugin is used for receiving information from our clients or receiving information from our potential customers. So as the name sounds, contact, you receive your customers' contact details. So the last plugin that we're going to install is the WP Super Catch plugin. So the WP Super Catch plugin is basically used for enhancing the speed and performance of our website. So let's get into this video proper, and I'll show you how to install all of those plugins properly. On the main dashboard, we'll go to where you see plugins, and I'm going to click on plugins. So currently we can see that we only have two plugins that is installed on this particular website, right? So on this dashboard, they are not activated. So this is Akismet Anti-Spam. So this protects your website or your blog website from spams. And also this Hello Dolly. Hello Dolly is just a plugin, right? So it symbolizes the hope and enthusiasm of an entire generation. That's by WordPress actually. So now if we want to install a new plugin, what you need to do is to click on Add New. So the moment you click on this Add New, you see that we have just one plugin that is showing here, which is the Classic Editor. But we want to look for three plugins, right? You can see popular plugins, recommended plugins, and also favorite plugins, right? So these favorite plugins is basically the plugins that you have already selected to be your favorites, and they are going to show under the favorite tab here. So you can see that we have other plugins. We have the classic widgets, we have Jetpack, we have healthcare and health check rather. So we have Gutenberg, and so many plugins that we have on the WordPress repository. So if I scroll up, we are going to search for three plugins here, and the first plugin that we're going to search for is an SEO plugin, which is called Yoast. So to search, you just simply come to this to the top bar here that shows search plugin. So I'm going to search for Yoast. I'm going to automatically go through the repository and then bring out the search for this particular plugin that we just typed here. So you can see the first plugin that shows here is the Yoast SEO plugin. So to install the plugin, we are just going to click on where you see install, and we are going to activate it after we've installed it. Might take some time to install, right? But it's going through the process of installing, and the next thing that we want to do is to search for other plugins, and we're going to search for contact form. Search for contact form like this, and it's going to search and then go through and bring out the Contact Form 7 for us. So you can see on the WordPress repository, we have a lot of forms that you can select from. So, but the one that I want to install is the contact form 7. So I'm going to click on install, and it's going to go through the process of installing this particular plugin. So the next thing is to search for the last plugin that we want to install, which is the WP Super Catch plugin. I'm going to search WP Super Catch here, and then to go through and then bring that plugin out for us. So this is the first plugin here that is showing. Here now we are going to click on install now for WP Super Catch, and the process of installation is going to take place, right? So this might take a little bit of time. So the next thing that we need to do is to go to installed plugins and see if the remaining plugins have been installed. Or wait for this, because this is telling us that changes you made may not be saved. Okay, let's cancel this and wait for this installation to complete. Right, I'm going to pause this video until the installation is complete. So the installation is now complete, and you can see that it's now showing from install now to activate. So this means that the plugin has been installed. So I'm going to click on activate here for this plugin, and next thing is for me to go to install plugins to see plugins that have been installed, so that we can activate the ones that we installed. Okay, so you can see here that the contact form 7 we installed is already here, and also we installed the Yoast SEO. I'm going to click on activate for the 3 plugins that we've installed. So contact form 7, I'm going to click on install, and I'm going to click on install also for WP Super Catch and also for Yoast SEO. So basically, if you have downloaded your plugins, so this is how you install and activate them. So even if you have gotten, let's assume you got it from a third-party website or a third-party supplier, what you need to do is to click on add new, and when you do that, so the next thing that you need to do when you do that is to click on the upload plugin. So basically you can now upload. You can see if you have a plugin in a zip format, you may install or update it by uploading it here. So when you click on choose file, you can easily select that file from your computer and you install it on your WordPress dashboard. So basically that's how to install plugin that you've gotten from third-party website, or maybe, I don't know, just a supplier. So this is how we do all of that, right? Congratulations upon getting to the end of this video. Now you know how to install plugins, but there's just one thing that is remaining. You've installed the plugin and you've activated the plugin. So this major thing I want to talk about is going to be an important aspect of you managing and utilizing the different plugins that we're having in the WordPress repository, or if you are getting the plugins from the third-party website. Now we are going to talk about managing and updating plugins. These are very, very essential because of the rate of cyber crime that we're having today on the internet, right? So if you are creating, there's somebody that is maybe like, I don't know, just testing or wants to get your customer details. So if you are rooting to be a developer in this WordPress field, you need to know how to manage and update the plugins of your clients or even your own portfolio website. It is very, very, very important. Now, managing your plugins simply are going to be in 3 important things I'm going to talk about. So the first thing is always keeping your plugins updated. So everything is being updated every now and then. So maybe the plugin that you'll be using now, if you are using the Yoast plugin for SEO, or you're using all-in-one SEO plugin, right? The team that are responsible for providing that plugin for you to use, they do update their plugins every single time. So even so, you see with the WordPress themes themselves, like the WordPress complete code itself, it is being updated from one version to another. So you need to keep it updated. So you should just simply follow these steps by simply going to the plugins aspect, and then under the plugin aspect you see all the plugins that are installed. Click on the bulk action, select auto update there, and it should be good. You should be good to go with that particular aspect. Now the second thing that you need to really look into is plugin bloating. I can't emphasize on this as it is, because there are so many plugins in the WordPress repository, and so many beginners do fall into this trap of I want to install every plugin in the world just to make sure that my site is this, is that, so many other things. I understand that because it comes from also me being a beginner. So, but you don't need to install every plugin that is on this world, and you don't need to install two plugins that will be serving the same purpose. For instance, let's talk about the speed and optimization plugin, like the WP Super Catch and also Light Speed Catch plugins. These are two plugins that helps to increase the speed and performance of your website, and they all serve the same purpose. So you either choose to use Light Speed or you use WP Super Catch. Whichever one that you use is very, very okay. So make sure you don't use two plugins that are serving the same purpose. Also, in the SEO aspect, we have Yoast SEO and we have All-in-One SEO. We have Rank Math and every other plugin that is out there for SEO, right? So just choose one that suits you, that you prefer to use, and then you use for your projects. So no plugin is actually the best, but the things that you need to look out for is that particular ratings, the downloads, the testimonials, and how frequent people are using it and how frequent that plugin is being updated. Likewise, the themes. So the final thing that is on our list is to avoid using too many plugins. Like I said, there are so many plugins on the WordPress repository, and plugins are being updated every single day in the WordPress repository. So you shouldn't use a lot of plugins because you see that, oh, this plugin is this, that plugin is that. No, don't do that. Make sure you use designated plugins that is allowed, that you need to use for your project. The most beautiful website or the most fanciable animated website is not the website that's going to convert the most, but website that gives great user experience and then goes straight to the point to convert your customers. So you have it all now, and you know what you need to do, how plugins are, what is a plugin, and how you can manage your plugins and also updating of your plugins. In the next video, I'll be introducing you to the basic SEO for WordPress. Now we'll be looking at how we can optimize a content on our blog website for SEO. So I'll be seeing you guys in that video, and that will be very, very interesting because we'll be using the Yoast SEO plugin for that particular post. I'll see you guys in that video.